This is I guess I'll just keep this channel. This will be double Diablo. Gonna be doing a few reviews as we go on. This is probably gonna be my first one. You know, I did do a couple of others, you know, on the magazine for the Crossman. In the magazine, you know, having some problems with some BBs getting stuck in the spring, and also saw some guys were having problems like loading it and pushing BBs in there, and did a couple of videos on that. But I'm going to do a review right now on the Crossman Powerline, the 426 model. And basically it's this one right here, right? And think about this this little piece right here. I bought it for my grandson. You know, so bought it for him his birthday a few days ago, and so you know he opened it and everything, and it comes in a packaged like most daisies do in this. Right, so I didn't get to open it on here and have unboxing or anything, since you know he opened it and we fired it a little bit. You know, he really enjoyed it, but only cost me like $30. I bought it from Pyramid Air, and it's a nifty little piece, I'll tell you. You know, just I mean, it feels heavy. The weight of it feels like a real gun. Looks kind of like a Glock. You know, so the CO2 powered, and fired up these Crossman BBs out of it. And if you guys will excuse the mask, I got thrown by my horse a few days ago. Got some stitches in my lip, some teeth knocked out, and I kind of don't. You guys don't need to see that. Looks kind of gross, but so anyway, I'll just be using the mask in this review. But you know, my whole thing was I just been a shooter all my life, and kind of got into air guns when I bought that one back there, and I'm basically enjoying it quite a bit. You know, and I've got some other stuff on order that I'm going to go ahead and unbox and review when it comes in. I'm doing several other things. I mean, I'm going to build a shooting bench, and probably post that when I get it done. But you know, right now I've got 6 grandkids. Oldest one turned 18 last month on Groundhog Day of all things, and you know, we're a country type family. You know, we've been around guns and stuff, getting into shooting. But with expensive ammo and everything, air guns, you know, as long as you're getting out and shooting, it's a very expensive way to go about it, and especially with the ammo shortage and all. But anyway, on to the review, right? I mean, this, for as real as it looks, you know, the slide doesn't come back. The magazine, as far as loading it, is loads in the top. You can see that? You know, pull the spring back. You know, it's got a lock. You know, pull the spring back, push it over, locks open like that. Right? Then you can put the BBs in there. You can put them in there one by one. I noticed that you can use this, load them up real quick. You know, the CO2 is inside the grip. You know, just pull it loose, right? Make sure the safety's on, and pulls right off. And CO2 is right in there. Pretty sturdy little gun, like I said, for $30. It's not bad. See, it's got a CO2 cylinder in there because, like I said, me and my grandson were shooting it already. You know, so slides right out. You know, put this cylinder in there, twist a little bit. Then there, see, I don't know if you heard it, but you can hear it seat. Get just a little snug there. Don't need to really tighten it up that hard. And then it goes right back in there. You know, then it's got the safety in there. Pretty simple. Push it. Right? That's on fire. You know. That's on safe. Right? And you can load it. We're gonna load it up, which is what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. Push it up there. Push it over. Like I said, I like using this. You know, kind of works better usually. Like same with the magazine for the Bushmaster. You know, if you kind of held it for the ability to slide down and they don't have to push each other. It's a pretty simple process. You know, and this thing, I love this thing. Little fun, little good. I mean, it's not designed especially for this, but you hold it up over the hole, you know, oh shit, well, but there they go. You know, a couple of them on the floor, but there you go. You know, loaded. Release the spring back in there, and then it's ready to go. And the heft of it is what really impressed me. The heft of it is the trigger pull on it is actually it's really pretty easy. And my grandson, I mean, he's only 8 years old, but he was able to fire it pretty well. You know, and what I like is that it feels like a real gun. I mean, he's not ready at 8 years old to be firing real guns. He fires a little 22, but when you have something that's a realistic looking model like this, you know, you can work with them and teach them, you know, get them how to get a, you know, good proper grip, you know, and all of that, and build good habits. And usually if you get, you know, some habits when you're that young, you know, you'll basically kind of keep them for life. And, you know, so they'll be safe around guns and everything. I mean, I know a lot of people are, you know, get their panties all bunched up and everything because you got kids and guns in the house. Well, usually one of the things that, you know, one of the common denominators when you kids wind up getting shot and stuff accidentally by, you know, shoot themselves in the house or get shot by another kid, is one thing that, oh my God, they see a gun out and it's like, you know, oh my God, you know, they get all curious about it and everything. You know, and start playing with it, and they're familiar with it, and they wind up, you know, just shooting themselves and stuff. But if you get them around guns when they're young, teach them proper procedures and how to be safe. You know, if a gun is, you know, actually left out and stuff, they're not that curious about it, and they know that it's not a toy, and they know exactly what they're supposed to do with it. You know, I mean, I brought my daughters up around guns, you know, my grandkids, you know, I mean, the older ones that have done some shooting, you know, I mean, I'll take one of my guns, drop the magazine out of it, clear it, and hand it to one of them. And even though they just saw me do it, you know, even though they just, you know, they see me like drop the magazine and rack it and, you know, and look in the chamber and I hand it to them, they'll do the exact same thing. Even though they just saw me clear and make sure that gun was safe, they will go through the exact same procedure of dropping the magazine, racking the slide, looking in there, and closing it just out of habit. They will do it automatically because that's the way that's always been done. And, you know, and that they never assume, even though they just saw me do it, they never assume that gun is safe or clear unless they do it. Which is, like I said, you know, instill good habits in them when they're young, and they'll keep those habits for the rest of their life. So anyway, we're going to take this out, you know, and shoot it a little bit, you know, show you how it performs. And like I said, it performs great. I mean, I actually do really, really like it. I don't have a chronograph yet or anything to get those kind of numbers, but I will go out there and shoot a couple of groups and show you what it does. You know, and hopefully you guys will like and subscribe to this channel, you know, and I'm going to be doing some more reviews. I got a We the People M1911 that I ordered that's coming in. You know, I mean, I could hardly wait for that. You know, so I can, that one I will unbox. You know, I've got another pistol like this coming for another grandson. You know, that he's going to open. I'm going to review all sorts of stuff. Gun belts, holsters, you know, stuff that comes up. Yeah, I might also do a review on like Jeep, since, I mean, if I was shooting related, well, that's what I'd take to shoot. Yeah, but, you know, and I mean, that, you know, this channel, I mean, it's a pro-gun, pro-constitution, pro-America channel. I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, look at my mask, look at the, you know, at my shirt. You know, so, and what's more American than shooting in Jeeps, right? So, anyway, we'll just go ahead and end this part here, take this out to shoot, and I'll see you guys in a bit.